Good day, viewers. Welcome once again to your favorite program, The Conversation, coming to you from TV360 here in Lagos, Nigeria. My name is Nelson Ekujumi, and I have here with me in the studio Comrade Ajayi Popola, popularly called African Pope. Pope, you are welcome to the program today.
Oh, thank you for having me once again.
Yes, thank you very much for being with us on The Conversation. Well, ladies and gentlemen, like we all know, The Conversation is a topical issue program that looks at recent happenings or developments within the polity and beyond the shores of Nigeria. And top of the bill today, we're going to start with, we are still in the season of Nigeria's 64th independence anniversary celebration. On 1st of October 2024, Nigeria marks 64 years as an independent nation. You recollect that on October 1st, 1960, we gained flag independence from the United Kingdom. And looking at our journey in the last 64 years, the question a lot of us have continued to ask ourselves is that, is this where we should be? What are those things we have done right? Where have we faltered? And are we taking steps to ensure that those fall is not repeated? And like Pope will rightly agree with me, we might not be where we want to be, but we've made progress as a people. And like we always say in Yoruba language, that you cannot be perfect. So you definitely have your shortcomings. Is it in the political field? We can thumbs our chest and say we have done well. About 25 years of unbroken democratic system, that's also a plus. You look at our economy today, our economy is such that we are starting to see an economy that is being buoyed by, non-oil products. I recollect in 2022, when the then Minister for Finance told the whole world that the Nigerian economy has survived for the past 6 months without accruals from the sale of crude oil because of then fuel subsidy. That tells you clearly that our economy can survive even without the black gold. But be that as it may, you look at the issue of security. We have not done too well because I remember that in the time past, this insecurity of insurgency and banditry was not around. We had only armed robbery.
Life was peaceful and interesting then. Before now, you look forward to even traveling outside your environment.
By road.
By road, and of course, principally by road, then or even without rail or
yes.
Motor vehicle. So you look forward, to sojourn beyond your immediate environment. And I remember vividly that if you had broken down vehicle, along the way, people will
come to your aid.
People will stop, to assist
brotherhood.
Yes, if you had a flat tire, somebody will be there to give you the zone tire that will take you to the next organizer to fix it. Then, even as students, student and lifts. So we are, when we were in Kwara Tech, for instance, some of our friends would go as far as Kano without a dime on them, and they will get there.
Wonderful.
And they will get there just by staying along
the road, and you see somebody that will give you a lift.
A lift. So but now, the person who is waiting is afraid. Who want to offer the lift is equally afraid. So the issue of security is, in fact, is a major challenge for us at this time. But thank God, it seems the issue of banditry, kidnapping, seems to be a kind of
going down
gradually. And of course, we just have to urge our security agencies, other than working in silos, they should cooperate. Then
there should be that synergy.
There should be synergy among them. Then the issue of, somebody was saying the other time that our problem is not want of intelligence reports, but the challenge is acting on the reports. That if the intelligence departments, whether DSS, DMI, all of them.
You know, all the security agencies have their intelligence.
Yes, but if there is
arm.
any security report, no matter what, act on it, check it, so that it won't be as if, well, just like when there was jailbreak at Kuje. In fact, it was in the public domain that there was an intelligence report that indicated that such a thing would happen.
Was going to happen. Yeah.
So, and if it does happen, I think those who are responsible for taking action should be held accountable and punished. So that is that. Then you talk about high cost of food, that is food security too.
Yes.
So Yoruba say, once food is eliminated from poverty. I know that once food is removed from poverty.
Okay, abushe.
That kind of a thing. So it is a pity that today we cannot feed ourselves. If any country that cannot feed itself, and that depends on other people for supply of food is in danger.
Absolutely.
It does mean that anything could happen.
Yes.
So we have to seriously address the issue of food sufficiency, so that even if we are not even exporting, we should be able to feed ourselves, within. And in the time past, it was never like that. Food was the least thing anybody will think about. So what happens to our agriculture? Why is it that? Is it because of black gold that we abandoned the farm? I remember this Sunny Ade, right? Is it 1980, 79 or thereby when he sang Isu Diwiwon, Agbe Moloko and the rest of them. And ever since, nobody has gone back to the farm again. I would say that, in fact, a whole lot of our young people are not even interested. So
do they even know anything about farms, that what they eat is being produced somewhere?
So we must
this mindset of import.
People say,
people don't know the economic implications.
So you say your naira does not have value. Then you say, okay, open the border, let us bring beans, let us bring rice, let us bring everything. So there must be policy, deliberate policy, to open up that space, to make agriculture attractive to the younger ones. And today it's about mechanized farming. And there are many systems. You can even do a soilless farming where you don't even need
even from feelers that we get, is like the government of the day and even the previous administration are investing massively into agriculture.
No doubt about that.
It is for us to allow it to manifest.
No doubt about that. But you see, in terms of input distribution, the government is trying. That's a fact. In terms of fertilizer, other inputs, we know that.
In fact, let me even come in, Pope. Just this morning, I was reading a statement from the senator representing Ekiti Central. That's Senator Opeyemi Bamidele, who said the federal government had given every senator 1,200 bags of fertilizers to distribute to their senatorial zone, to distribute to farmers.
Yes.
And he said he went ahead to purchase 3,800 bags in addition. That is distributing 5,000 bags for farmers in Ekiti Central. And he said the House of Reps are also doing the same. So the question that came to my mind is that the federal government, knowing fully well that she does not have any farmland anywhere.
Therefore, the government has no land.
But
the federal government has
no land.
Yes,
one would have expected that if the federal government is doing this, what is the state government doing to support farmers? What is the local government doing to support? Because I remember vividly well, this was a country that a time in past, particular regions of Nigeria was known for particular agricultural produce.
Yes.
Southwest was for cocoa.
For cocoa, coffee.
You know, the east was for
palm
oil, coal.
Coal.
The north, groundnut, pyramid, cotton,
you know, and all of that.
So how come we have just abandoned all this and everybody's crying, we are hungry, we are hungry?
It's a complex situation. Yes, last week, there about 2 weeks to this time, there's a whole lot of fertilizer movements. I'm aware.
Yes, even the Federal Ministry of Agriculture with the central bank did the distribution of fertilizers to the states.
So I'm very much aware of that. And in Lagos, in August, you know, Fadama did for all about 10,000 farmers. So, but the issue is it goes beyond that.
Okay.
It goes beyond that. We must, if we continue to think of supporting agriculture in this traditional way, it will not yield much result. Okay. So, at a discussion...
How about the accessibility to land?
and that is what we are going to. So, we talk about accessibility to cleared land. Okay, like the Southwest, for instance, is an equivalent task clearing land
for agricultural
purpose. So it is expected that our government, state governments,
and even local governments,
yes, should get bulldozers, you know, tractors, to support land clearing and preparation,
for farmers,
so that if anybody has interest, you can easily go access this cleared land. So that is one. Then two, we're discussing at some level that, okay, why don't we encourage cluster farming?
Okay.
So where we have large acreage of land cleared, then okay, if you have crops that, you know, that is not related, you can have that, you know, at a particular location. Okay, we know that, okay, we talk about if our local government in Ogun State, for instance, so it's going to be maize. So if you're going to do maize, maize, everything will be surrounded, and we go, okay, Badagry will have this thing.
Maybe like Lagos State government said, they have about 100 acres of land for tomato planting in Badagry.
So if we are saying that, okay, Lagos, you can do tomato, you can do rice, or even coconut. Or even coconut. Okay, let us concentrate effort on that. Then cocoa, I was in Akure last week. I said, in fact, when growing up, a whole lot of places that were cocoa farm.
Residential places.
Residential
abode
now. And there was no conscious effort to replant or to expand. Of course, if you say development has reached this place and you sold and pulled down the cocoa tree, then enter to the interior to go and replant and replace.
Yes.
So there's nothing like coffee plantation again. There's nothing like rubber plantation. There's nothing like sugarcane plantation that we used to have. So the Basita and the
Pope, in essence, we are the architects of our own problems.
Well, then the intervention, we shouldn't just be thinking about the traditional way of supporting agriculture.
Yes.
We must devise new method.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the submission of both Pope and myself about the need for us to focus on food self-sufficiency such that we can also celebrate our food independence. It's not only about our flag independence. Because if you have flag independence and you have no food independence, you are still under bondage. That is a fact of life. Well, this is where we want to call it a wrap on this first stanza of the program. We'll go on a short break and we'll be right back. Please continue to watch the conversation coming to you from TV360 here in Lagos, Nigeria. We'll be right back. Please stay tuned.